And welcome to another Creative Spin podcast. All right, so on this episode, I actually got to interview someone else, and you weren't in that recording.
Oh, the old lady was not there.
You weren't there, but I decided that I would put the old lady here on the intro so that she wouldn't feel bad and just start going. Why am I not in the video?
I was beginning to be
Why am I not in the video?
left out.
That's your voice. Do you like your voice?
I seriously doubt that's how I sound.
It's the second time Jazz has been on our podcast. It's been about a year. I would say about a year that we had him in our podcast. It's always fun. He's got a lot of energy going on. Jazz is basically someone that is coming from an entrepreneurial side. Mm-hmm. He's been in real estate for forever. I think about 20 or 25 years or something like that. He's the co-founder of the REC Canada, which is a real estate agent together with I would say Royal LePage. Mm-hmm. So, and then aside from that, I mean, he's a great entrepreneur, investor. He's got his own podcast, which is the REC Experience. It was a fun talk. Bottom line, let's go back to the topic, man. Why do we keep...
You were the one.
Me? No, yes. It was you.
I said absolutely nothing.
And then, as I was saying, I spoke to Jazz, and it was a fun podcast. So, you know what? Let's just hit that intro and go into the podcast before I get beaten up. All right, guys. Have fun. Today's podcast is brought to you by Workplace One, a company offering boutique private offices, co-working spaces, and virtual office solutions, as well as meeting rooms in the best neighborhoods of Toronto and Kitchener-Waterloo. Ideal for entrepreneurs, companies, and passionate business people. Workplace One is where you want to be with your business. For more information, go over to workplaceone.com. Jazz, welcome once again to the Creative Spin podcast, man. How's it going?
It's amazing, buddy. It's even going better now that I see that beautiful smile on your face. It's just nice to it's nice to be around your energy, and the content that you're putting out there on a regular, man, is it's so refreshing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a regular. It will be more. Like there's always a promise of more, but let's see what happens.
It's more than the average bear is doing. You know what I'm saying? And
True.
So I'm happy that you're putting out content. I know how hard it is, and I really, really appreciate you having me back on, brother.
No, I welcome you once again, open arms. And for those of you who are watching and haven't watched the previous episode that we recorded with Jazz, Jazz, you're the co-founder of REC Canada. You are the host of the REC Experience, and that's podcasting, social media. That's my life. That's what I like talking about. How long has it been? It's over 2 years now, right?
It's actually we just hit 2 years back in April. So a little 2 years and a month and 2 months.
Because I know we kind of started more or less at the same time. That's why I'm kind of thinking about that. Yeah.
It's become part of my. You mentioned it right now, right, Jimmy? It's all you. It's like your whole life. It's definitely becoming a bigger, much bigger part of my life. I enjoy it so much. I love putting out content. I love trying to get creative and figuring out new ways to how many episodes
up until how many episodes have you got?
We just did 110 episodes right now. We're at 110 episodes. Yeah, I'm very proud.
You've been busy.
Every single Wednesday we come out with a new episode. But my passions are documenting my journey through entrepreneurship and the guys and gals that I'm meeting and the stories I'm hearing and what inspires me. And so I thought, hey, why don't I bring them on my podcast as well and let others be a fly on the wall?
So this has been kind of the evolution of your podcast, because correct me if I'm wrong, but when you started, it was more real estate oriented, and then you kind of figured out that, the other passion has to come in as well, right?
Yeah, it was the first 20 episodes or so. I think to be exact, it was 17 when he said, look, there's only so many times you can speak about the need of a home inspector and a mortgage broker and, what a real estate broker can do. All important stuff. Yeah. But I just kind of got bored of it myself. Yeah. And I was like, look, for me not to get bored about real estate topics, I do want to speak more about investing because I really like building out my portfolio. It's how I'm in the process of creating my wealth
Mm-hmm.
through investing in real estate. So I want to share those stories. I know thousands upon thousands of people that have created long-term wealth through real estate. So I want to get those stories out, hopefully inspire someone.
Yep.
But it really was sitting down with people from the point of view of growing a business, not, starting a business and failing. And I think that we learn a lot from people's successes, but I think we can even learn a lot more from others' failures. And so I wanted to document the journey, right? The ups and downs, as I like to call it, of entrepreneurship, running a company, growing a team.
Yeah.
Our realtors, along with my business partner, we have 33, but we also have 10 support staff. That 10 support staff is kind of, my crew, my squad. And so the biggest advice I can give to somebody who wants to produce content, just find out what you're comfortable doing. What are you naturally good at? Is it video? Is it audio? Or the written word? That's where you should start. And if you decide to do a podcast, do not worry about like Jamie, your equipment there is really nice, and I know you didn't start with that kind of stuff.
Definitely not.
I didn't start with a $75 mic, but even now you can literally connect a headset into your iPhone or Android and just start speaking. And
I think this should be like a yearly thing. We always have to check back and see what's going on.
I love that idea, buddy. As I said at the start, it really is a pleasure always seeing that face of yours, and your vibrations are good, man. And I'm a big fan.
Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.